Welcome in, y'all. Tap the screen and share the live, please. Hey, Grandma Tracy. Hey, Animal Lover. Hey, Jules. Hey, little man. Tap and share, y'all. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Lola. Hey, Cleavage. Hey, Scam. Christina, hello. Hey, Scott Martin. Hey, Auburn.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright.
Hey guys,
Hey, Ram Jam.
how are y'all?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. You know my dinner just got here like right now.
Of course it did. Hey, Josie. Y'all tap the screen and share the live, please.
You
Shit, did
know,
I
I've been
turn?
on I've been on this app a while, and I ain't never really been called a liar.
Who
Like,
called you a liar?
what reason would I have to lie? Like, I'm not gaining nothing from this. Yeah,
We're
it makes
about,
no sense.
yeah, well, we're about to show everybody that you're not a liar. Tap the screen and share the live, y'all.
But what's crazy is people calling me a liar support liars. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
That's crazy.
crazy shit. Hey, Sunflower. Hey, Portia.
I mean, nobody likes to be the person that says something about what's going on. But just like I said last night, you can't go around here and walk amongst people that don't lie, that try to tell people the truth about who's taking advantage of them. But when you're doing the same thing, how would you have any room to talk about anybody asking for money? You don't. That's common sense, people. If you're begging for money, please don't fucking get on here and talk about how somebody else needs to get a job and stop begging for money. That is the weirdest shit.
I completely agree.
If you're going to beg for money, then go beg for money. But don't try to surround yourself with people that don't beg for money and that don't like people that take advantage of others. And that's what most of these people do. If you'll sit back and watch, a lot of these people that come around awareness or claim to be awareness or make videos or whatever, they're also doing the same thing. And they're doing it from people that they're watching, that they like. If they're watching, just to say, Tim and Angela, and they see somebody send them money and they put their name in the chat, guess what they're going to do? They're going to message that person and say, hey, can you help me out with 20 bucks or whatever? That's what they do. They're back end beggars. But they'll come on
Absolutely.
here and pretend to be this great, wonderful person that doesn't ask anybody for anything. And it's always the people you least suspect. Always. But they always tell on themselves too. Like if you deactivate your account instead of coming forward and saying, hey, this is a lie, I can prove it's a lie, whatever. You just deactivate your account or run and hide. That just shows it's the first sign of guilt. Of course.
Just for a little reference, y'all, last night Auburn went in a live and he called Trollavision out for begging on the back end, and a lot of people called him a liar when he absolutely has the proof. And he wouldn't ever speak on anything that he couldn't prove. And he has no reason to lie about people. I've Been around him for several years, and he's never lied one time ever to me. So we're just gonna put it all out tonight. Trollavision herself said that we didn't put out the whole truth. So tonight we're gonna put out the whole truth.
What's the whole fucking truth? Like, really, what is the whole truth? That you lied to everybody and pretended that you was this great, wonderful person that didn't beg for money, and you always were talking about Tim and Angela up in boxes getting gifts when they were live streaming Tim and Angela, and here you are asking everybody and their mama on TikTok for money. And there's no telling where else you're asking for money, because if you're doing it here, you're damn sure doing it somewhere else. I've covered over 500 of these people, and I have no reason to lie to you. And I've been right every time. You know why? Because I sit there and watch them forever and see what they do. Screen record, screenshot, whatever, to try to get the proof out. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. But go give them some money and you'll find out the hard way. And that's what most people like to do on this app.
Who is getting called out? We're not really calling anybody out. I mean, she kind of called us out for being liars. So we're just going to put the truth out. I mean, if you're going to send messages to people and call people liars, and you're going to make passive aggressive videos and say that people aren't putting out the whole truth, then we'll put out the whole fucking truth.
And whether you show proof or not on this app, people are not going to believe anything you say. They believe what they want to believe. This app is full of the most gullible people I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've told people, showed people proof of somebody scamming, and still watch them go in there and send money and then turn around and cry a few days later about how that was their last $20 and they don't know what they're going to do. That's happened to me so many fucking times. And they'll message me. Another reason why I don't do messages. Oh, I should have listened to you, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't care anymore. I told you what was going on. You chose not to believe it. You chose to feel sorry for them. They took your last little bit of money. Now sit there and deal without, because you're learning the hard way.
Yeah, and what I don't understand is every time we speak on something, we absolutely every fucking time show proof, and people are still like, I don't believe it. What the fuck do you need to believe stuff? Like, it's in fucking black and white.
They would go rather believe somebody that's lied on a live stream to everybody's face. That's who they go believe. Or listen to, or whatever. I've seen it happen so many times. I've seen a lady give $500 to a scammer that I had just told her about, and she's crying to me about how her power is fixing to get cut off. When I just showed you the fucking proof of what they're doing and begged you not to do it. I don't feel sorry for stupidity. I'm sorry, but I don't.
I don't either. It's getting old. So I guess we'll just dive right in, Fallon. Moderators, make sure you keep tapping and sharing. Have everybody do the same, because I'm sure we're going to be reported tonight.
People don't like truth on TikTok. They hate the truth. They can't stand it, because most of these people on this app are liars.
I completely agree with you.
It's a fact.
So I don't even know where to start on all of this, because I thought that there would be a little bit of discernment that goes throughout this app whenever we try to explain something that happened, and that people don't need to blindly follow someone because they have a large following or because they say something and then they don't show proof, and then they turn right around. And there's some things that we needed to clear up, as far as last night's live. But what concerned me the most is that, when all of this stuff started to come to light and we were having to do the research and vet, because there were still people who there's still people in this chat right now who can't believe that this is happening. But for Trollavision to turn around and say that we lied or that we did anything that was not truthful, because again, we don't say things that we can't back up. And I don't understand why there is still people out there who still go and ride for, if JSA was to come back to this app tonight, there would still be people over there moderating for her and riding for her. So what is it? So we just go from one group to the next group? Because it's okay to hate me. Just know that if I say something, by God, I'm going to have a black and white proof of it. So hate me because you just fucking hate me, not because I lied or I'm a hypocrite. And if you need to come up in this box and confront me about me being a hypocrite, do it. Don't do it behind a private account. Don't do it in a private DM to somebody else and have it sent. Come talk to me. Trollavision was invited here tonight. She chose to deactivate her account, but I can assure you she's in here. And let me just tell you something, Trolla. I never, ever, ever did anything other than support you. And what you were doing on the back end, and every time I got up in a box to defend your honor, you made me look like a jackass. I defended you until the dogs came home. And here I am sitting here talking about people who are still riding for people that they have seen no proof on, and they're still saying, I support you, I support you, I support you wholeheartedly, because I was one of those dumbass people. The only difference is I was loud about it. I did it on a app that I will get up in a box behind my name. I will get up on a non-private account, and I will not deactivate my account, because the truth is I don't have any reason to not support you till you lied to me. And more importantly, till you lied on me. We're all here tonight because it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then we just talked about a huge live last night about how somebody said that they were somebody that they weren't. And I made a comment that we're all on this app. We're behind a screen name, right? Okay, that's fine. But let a screen name have a little bit of credibility, a little bit of integrity. So when you say something, prove it. And then if somebody says it to you, tell them to prove it. It's simple. Show proof. But when you talk about people who've been around for years, and then you want to say that they lied on you, absolutely not. Now I'm angry. And if there's anybody out there that still thinks that there's people in your DMs or sitting in your circle that aren't lying to you, and you still think that you know the ins and out of them, it's a fucking app. But don't come on here and lie about people who've been around before me. Don't come and lie about people that I know that I've been sitting with and tell me that they're lying on you when I now know the truth. It bothers me that people think that, oh, well, they'll never get called out because of who they sit with. Nope, that's not the case. Because what right is right and wrong is wrong. And I cannot stand when I go into people's chats and I see the words, oh, well, awareness is a joke. Or awareness is calling out awareness. It's not like that at all. If you're doing bad behavior, then what does it matter who's getting called out? If you're doing bad behavior or doing something wrong, or you're bullying, or you're lying, or you're begging for money on the back end, but sitting up on a box begging for people their money, then you should be called out too, no matter how many friends you have on this app or you think you have. I don't know if I'm more mad at Trolla for duping people and dry bagging and emotionally manipulating them, or if I'm mad about the people who still continue to know the truth and still ride for people like JSA and people like Trolla and people like Gov. People's private messages have been shared. I can't even change. When I wanted to do this on the back end, guys, and message people and tell them, hey, just so you know, your messages were shared. Pay attention. You know, I would love to tell you to stay out of the DMs, but that's where I do most of my work when I'm messaging people about these beggars and scammers, and I tell them the top 5 things about them, that they're begging, they're lying about cancer, they're doing this, they're doing that. So I tried to handle it, but then the messages I'm getting back, all of a sudden someone sent them to me. And I'm seeing message after message, Melody Rose's messages, Manda's messages, random Jennifer's messages, Fern's messages. Fern wasn't even finished typing some of these messages. She's got little bubbles down at the bottom of the screen that before she even finished typing her message, it's out to someone else. Why do you want to sit with somebody who's going to betray your trust with your private messages being sent out to God knows who? Because again, I just said I tried to handle this without going to an app or going to Checkmate, my mentor, because I wanted to handle it quietly. But when so many people are affected, how the hell am I supposed to get behind where I don't even know where your messages went to? We played a little bit of a screen recording last night on September 24th, where we called Gov out for doxing and threatening females. And we tried to warn everybody, please, please, please protect yourselves. He's doing things that are malicious. At that time, we never really said anything about him not being a great man because we didn't look into him like that. It was, he's threatening and doxing people because he's mad as hell. He thinks people are attacking him, so he's lashing out. That alone should have been enough for people to back off and be like, hold on, let me protect myself and my family. He doxed someone. He doxed Cassidy as well and said he didn't. Auburn has always said, somebody that's going to lie to you, they're always going to lie to you. Pay attention. Then, later on that night, I went into Just Curious's box because he doxed Gov after Beautifully Talented and Checkmate got all over him in the comments and said, you might want to take that down, you're doxing. Then Checkmate is on the back end telling them, take it down, take it down. And then, a little while later, I'm seeing all these messages of me getting attacked, other people getting attacked, because we're hypocrites. We called out Gov, this great man, but we didn't call out Just Curious because we're going to talk about what's right is right and wrong is wrong, but we're not doing it. When that wasn't any further from the truth because we did do it, it's just nobody chose to speak up about it because why? Because you want to hide behind private accounts, you want to hide behind a screen name, and you don't want to stand on the truth. How many people were in there? There were 39 people in there. 39 people saw the truth. We're over here fighting for my life saying we did call his jackass out. We called him out. He was wrong. He only wants to come over here and kick it with us when he wants something from us. It was all fun and games when I was screaming and yelling at him. It was a joke. So it was fun that Trollavision sent that clip that she actively recorded to someone else, which was the recording that we played last night. And in the comments, y'all, she said, I don't even know what live you're talking about. I'm paraphrasing. She didn't know. She didn't know what live. She wasn't involved in the live. She actively recorded it from the outside. And then sent it to a friend of hers saying, whatever the narrative was, that I'm so mean. I'm so mean. I was so mean to Just Curious. He deserved it. He doxed somebody. Y'all feel free to speak over me, please. I'm pissed. I don't even know how to calm down from this because I'm so sick of being told that I'm such a bad person because I call it like I see it.
Yeah, I don't think that I don't understand why people keep questioning. I mean, you're allowed to ask questions, of course, but we see somebody doxing and it's hurting people. We're going to say something. It doesn't matter who it is. Even if it was Rammer, anybody. I mean, we're going to speak up because, doxing's dangerous and it needs to stop. But it's crazy that we ask everybody if they had that footage so we could show you that we did do that, because it was crazy to me that not one person seen that. And then we found out that Trolla actually recorded the fucking live and sent it to somebody. That's crazy to me. Like, why would you not put that out there and do the right thing? It should always be about doing the right thing.
There are transcripts from October 1st from September 24th through October 1st, through every time that we've gone live. There was a comment made where people thought that we were hypocrites because we didn't call out Just Curious because of the doxing with Gov. And we ask for it. And if you didn't hear it and you need that transcript, we can make a video. So if we put it up here now, it would be too small and you guys wouldn't be able to see it. But you can screenshot it from the video when we put it out. But the fact that somebody so close to us had it and didn't put it out, because again, like I said last night, the very definition of integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. And not only that, Amber's in the comments. Amber was one of Trollavision's very best friends. Amber got trashed in comments, made videos, had her life threatened. Remember, Pop-Up said, have pew pew, we'll travel. And the threats that were made towards Amber were uncalled for. She was attacked from the top to the bottom, over and over, and guess what could have stopped it? All because she said, you attack women, Gov. Because she had an opinion. She didn't actively do anything towards Gov. And Trollavision could have stopped her very good friend from being attacked and treated like that, but she chose to stay quiet. Why? And I think I have more questions than rants, guys. I want to know why. Trolla, why aren't you here tonight? Why didn't you come in? Why did you choose to message all these people? Why did you choose to make a shitty ass video and say, unfollow me if you don't want to follow me because I'm not going to be accused of something that's a lie? Show the lie. Show proof, Trolla, because we're about to. Tonight's live comes from a place of hurt because we sat right beside her. And I didn't even know who she was because she didn't give a damn about any of us. But now we could have handled this all behind the scenes, but instead she chose to be in everybody's DMs, sharing everybody's personal messages, sharing everybody's personal information. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Just know that being held accountable is being held accountable. So do it. But do it with some type of honor, like apologize or something instead of sit there and lie about it, especially in black and white lie. But definitely don't be sitting here talking about Tim and Angela and Jordan Paul and all these people who are begging for money on the internet. And then you turn around and get in people's DMs and ask. Then it was a whole shit show because Stacy was having a conversation with Gov and he got all this money from her. She took it to Trolla And then all of a sudden, after we had backed away from Trolla because I didn't want to bring anything to this app, and the more we started researching, the more we started seeing people were being infected. And it was more than just me being affected. It was more than just Amber being affected. It was more than just Birdie. It was a lot of people. And so now we have the ability to come forward and be like, look, guys, I don't know how many people she's been talked to, how many people that she's gotten stuff from, but just message us, let us know. And I hope that at some point we can reach somebody else and say, don't give money to anybody on the internet, no matter who they are. But could you imagine, as large as that live was, and then it spawned off to other lives, that the truth was being brought out about Gov to protect people, to tell them to protect themselves? What would have happened if, well, I mean, and you're going to have to help me with this, Checkmate, because what would have happened, what exactly did happen when she went over to Homie's live and got up in a box and was talking about Gov doing all of this? And then what happens when people are like, wait a minute, she just begged me for money. She just asked me for money. She just did this. I caught her in a lie. She did all of these things.
So when I was actually approached about all the stuff that Gov had did, and then I had heard that Stacy took it to Trolla and Trolla had started researching, I said I would absolutely not sit in a box with somebody that's asking for money on the back end. And I was very adamant about it because I'm not going to work with somebody who's doing the same thing that I'm calling out other people for. So at that point, when we decided to go ahead with this with Adam, because Adam did ask me, everything Stacy sent us, she sent us stuff that she had found, stuff that Trolla had found. We did not use any of Trolla's stuff. We did all the research ourselves. Because we were absolutely did not want to be a part of that mess. So Trolla got upset and told everybody that we burned her. It wasn't that we burned her. We didn't want to work with her. We didn't want to be grouped with her because we knew exactly what she had did. But we took the stuff that Gov was doing was kind of trumping the stuff that we knew about Trolla. Because it was much more important to get out fast. So that's what we did. And then Trolla went up in Mexican Homie's box and did exactly what we tried not to do. We tried to put out enough information so people could make their own opinions without harassing his kids or his wife. And then she went over to Mexican Homie's box and she doxed him. And then here we are today.
First, middle, and last name. That's awareness 101. Even the people who are brand new to awareness know, don't be saying people's first, last, and middle names. I'll be right back.
Okay. She did dox him. I mean, he's a con artist. He's a scammer. He's conned thousands of dollars out of people. And we knew all of that information. But we didn't put it all out for a reason. Because we didn't want his wife, which is very much alive, to be harassed. But here we are today. It's just a huge fucking mess because people can't just walk away from people. They have to keep doing more.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Keep tapping the screen, y'all. And then last night, Auburn got up in a box and was talking to Mexican Homie, and he put out what Trolla had been doing. And then she made videos, and multiple people in that live were saying that he was a liar. He didn't show any receipts. And they just run with that. But here's the thing. He did go live and the screenshots were put up. So why is everybody still calling him a liar? I don't understand it. But see, they only seen one screenshot. There's multiple people. It's not just the one person. Do you want to start with screenshots, Fallon? What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's do screenshots because I know there's some people that need to take their kids to bed, or like Fern, she gets up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Hey, Amanda. Which one do you want to go with first?
Let's go with February's order from Amber, because that's the one that seems to be in most of the messages that are being sent out when Trolla is trying to break it down, and the emotional manipulation where she says, I thought Amber was my friend.
Jenna, what the fuck does this have to do with fucking Florida Man? Like, seriously, fuck off with all that already. You guys have live buttons. Go fucking live and talk about it. He's not even in awareness. I'm so tired of the fucking narrative that nobody ever called out Florida Man. I got in a fucking box and said stuff to him. Y'all don't ever see that shit, though. Reamer, what are you doing, girl? We can see your face.
I don't know if that's page 1, 2, or 3.
Y'all want to, if somebody wants to read it for people that can't see it, but you can, if you know how to take a screenshot on your phone, you can screenshot all this stuff you're seeing later on, and you can look at it later on, or leave the live and go do it now, and you can zoom in, you know, and you can read it for yourself.
This is initially, I believe, Fallon, where it starts for like the grocery orders, correct? It's the dry begging.
Yeah, this is about the dry begging shit for groceries, and she's involving that baby and all that. Like it's so the manipulation is real. Because you know the first thing people are gonna feel sorry for, if you got a small child, baby in your house, and you hollering you ain't got nothing to eat, people's gonna fall for that every single time.
Well, of course, you're
Because I
telling
mean, you know, nobody wants a baby to go hungry. Nobody wants kids to go hungry. Everybody, you know, if you do have a heart, that's how I feel. But you know, using it to for your advantage, you know, is just wild.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to see a baby go hungry, of course. I mean, that's the best thing to use. And I don't know if she was actually needed groceries or whatever. I don't know, but if you're telling somebody that your kid's hungry and they don't have any food, that's the number one thing that people's going to send fucking money. Because they don't want to see a kid go hungry.
And you also have to think about it like this too. These people that do this, they'll do it to hundreds of people, and even if they get $20 from 10 of them, I mean, it adds up. Is what you got to realize, and that's when it starts getting to their head, and they're like, "Damn, I'm getting away with this. I'm doing this, and I'm over here talking about scammers, and everybody trusts me." You know, the more they get away with it, the more big-headed they get. You know, they get ballsy. They start asking for more. They go on these scammers live, and when somebody says, "Hey, I sent this," they'll go straight to that account and be like, "Hey, can I borrow $20 or whatever it may be?" And that's how they bring in so much money. There's no telling how much money she's brought in. She's not going to tell you. Hell, she called me a liar. So what does that tell you? Here's all your proof, guys. Come on now. I ain't got no reason to lie about these people. I like Trolla. I thought she was a decent person. I didn't have a problem with her. But when you go in somebody's box and you dox somebody and you insert yourself into a situation, but you was nowhere around when that live was happening because you knew somebody was fixing to call your ass out, she's a liar and a manipulator. She proved it on her own. Nobody had to prove it. She proved it on her own.
Yeah, see, the thing is when we all started working together, I actually asked everybody in the group several times, if you have anything that needs to come out, please tell me now, because I don't want to look like a fucking idiot later. Because I don't like this kind of shit. I ask everybody. How many times did I ask Fallon and Rammer? Do y'all remember?
A minimum of 10.
I don't like associating myself with people like this because I've been doing this for a while and I don't do this kind of shit. I don't like this kind of shit. If you're a liar and a fucking beggar, then I don't want to be next to you. But here we fucking are today.
I'm sorry, checkmate. I just wanted to say, yeah, she was, I don't remember the exact circumstance, but she didn't have many groceries. And I remember the little one was sick and the other one needed some type of test that he needed the Miralax and the Gatorade for, and she didn't have it. And I just thought, if my kids were hungry, I'd hope somebody would help me, and I tried to help her. It wasn't until later that I figured out that I was just the fool in that situation once again. But that's my explanation for helping her. I thought we were all a tribe. I thought we were all, our little group, and I thought I was doing the right thing. And if somebody tells me their child is hungry, I'm gonna help. And I sent her more than she asked for. There's no way around that. But I did send them also medicine and whatnot when they were sick, because she didn't have the money for it. But at the same time, I got really irritated when she had other things that were more important. I had just gotten her stuff, and I believe she went to the liquor store and the weed store and told us about it, and I got really upset about it, and that was the last time I did anything for her.
Wow. But hey, listen to me. Don't think you're a fool or any of that stuff. You have a good heart. There's nothing wrong with having a good heart. But on the internet, especially on this app, people will use your kindness for weakness every time, and they'll suck you dry. They'll take your last penny. They don't care what's going on in your life. All they want is what's in your pocketbook. But don't beat yourself up about this.
Oh, I'm not beating myself up anymore. It's over. It's done. I've learned. I thought I learned when I gave Kim Peters an air conditioner, but Trolla I thought was a genuine one. I thought we were good like that, and I would help somebody's child. It wasn't like I didn't send her cash, but I did what I could, and I won't be sorry for helping a child. I'll never be sorry for that. But don't tell me you're going to get some liquor and some schmarijuana, right after I send you something. That's just uncalled for.
Yeah, if you want to donate money, though, always donate locally. Do it.
I go to my schools now. I donate to my son's school for kids who don't have lunches.
That's awesome right there. That's what you do. The kids that don't have lunches, there's animal shelters, especially now during the winter, they run out of room. They have to put some of them outside. They have to have, heating blankets, things like that. Donate to a homeless shelter. They'll even show you and give you a receipt to write off on your taxes to show where they purchase food to feed homeless people. Like, that's what you want to put your money towards. Not these scumbags on here that are just out for anything they can get, and they wouldn't help anybody.
Lesson learned. Unfortunately, we had a falling out, that our group did. And I'm very sorry that happened, but I still stand behind Fallon and Amber 110% because I know they're coming with the truth. And they will always have screenshots to prove it. They're not BSing anybody. They'll always have a place with me. I'll always back them all.
Thank you, Tammy.
But that's not all, y'all. There was also money sent to her in the same 2 weeks that she was asking, dry begging, I shouldn't say asking, dry begging for groceries. Rammer, can you put up that screenshot of the Cash Apps, please? The one that was showed last night.
Using her baby and stuff, saying he's hungry just so she can go get her some alcohol and the green stuff. Come on, guys. That's sad right there. That really is. That's pathetic. That's beyond pathetic. And you're using your children for the sympathy part of it. You're no better than anybody on the worst scammers on here.
Thank you for coming up, Tammy. We appreciate you.
And guys, I want you to know that I haven't spoken to Tammy except for when she sent me a message to let me know, out of respect, that Boo Bear was saying that she was going to the FBI about me because I was bringing awareness to Boo Bear. And she messaged me and told me, because again, here's that part where we do what is right because it's the right thing to do when nobody's looking. And so she messaged me knowing that we hadn't spoken in all this time. And here we are. She messaged me to tell me, hey, just so you know, heads up, pay attention, because she's still looking out for the right thing to do. So, and those of you that are in the chat saying, why so long ago? And why weren't you called out whenever the rest of the awareness people were called out? We're just getting started, guys. So just buckle in, because there's a whole cadence to the things that are going on. We can't just drop it on you because we can't spoon feed you fast enough. You're going to have to just buckle in.
I don't know much about this screenshot, so I'm going to let Fallon explain this one. I know who it's from. I just don't really know what the transactions were about. I do know that the $100 was because she was saying that she didn't have baby formula for her child. So I'll let Fallon speak on this one because I'm not really sure what all the transactions were for. Oh, I'm sorry, Venmo. I don't know what the Cash App things are. I don't have any of them.
So this is when she needed, I think the check wasn't coming in, or this is from Amber in the same time frame in which she got. Thank you, Amber. I'm struggling here.
No, sorry, I'm a little sick right now.
Thank you.
But the 4340 was actually for a gift we actually sent Tammy, a Valentine. And then the $25 was for All for Ones. We bought him flowers collectively as a group when his father passed away. But the $100 was for supposedly for food. She and her boyfriend made a food order and their check didn't come through or something. And I asked her if $100 would help. And she was like, oh, yeah, obviously. Like, yeah, jumped at the chance. She never offered to pay me back, nothing. But what bothered me is that she, after I gave this to her, she, like Tammy, bragged about going to the dispensary and all of the gummies that she bought. So, I mean, that's my bad.
I mean, I hope y'all heard that she had the money to send people gifts, but she didn't have the money to pay for groceries.
Right.
Like, does that make fucking sense to anybody?
Right. Like, if you look at the dates, come on.
And it's the same time frame that she's getting grocery orders. I mean, it's absolutely fucking mind-blowing.
Same exact stuff that these scammers do. So this is proof that shows y'all that this is what these people do. They go around and they watch these scammers and they learn from them. They learn their tactics. They learn what to say, what not to say, what works, what don't work. It's like a using tool for them. And then they come and then they start asking everybody around them, especially the people that's closest to them. because they feel like they've created a bond with you, and you're not going to say no. You're going to send them something, and once they get it from that person, on to the next, on to the next. They get as much money as they can. It becomes a living, a way to live for them. But this is proof. This is what she's done. But she always has something to say about everybody else needs to get a job and pay their own way and all this other shit. But she's using her fucking baby to take advantage of people. Are you kidding me? And
And
she's
there were
obviously has a gummy and a green stuff problem and alcohol. So
and there
And
were
I
times
want you
after
all to
this.
understand that the grocery order was almost $200. The Walgreens order was like what, 55? And then she also got another 100, and then the 43 for the gift, and then the 25 for the gift.
And
And
there were
that was
other
all within the
times.
same 2 weeks. I'm sorry, Amber.
There were other times that she would, send me these big paragraphs of like, sob stories, and I just didn't feed into them after that point.
And it's also really sad that you would manipulate your friends that way because, of course, they care about you and they don't want to see you go hungry. But when you have people sending you money and grocery orders, and then you're going to the fucking dispensary and you're going to get alcohol, I'm pretty sure you don't have a fucking money problem.
She made bank in February.
Guys, and when we're showing these screenshots, it's just, I mean, we could be up here and we can tell you guys, we can show you the screenshots, do what you have to do, screenshot it and all of that. I don't think it needs to stay up, a long period of time. It is just to show you we have the screenshots. It's going to be on YouTube. You can go back and watch it till your heart's content. This isn't fun for us. This is not fun. It wasn't fun last night. It wasn't fun all the other times. And, I am starting to see names that come in that weren't here in the very beginning to be able to hear that it's the begging, scamming, and the bad behavior. And the bad behavior earlier when we were talking about people's private messages being sent out. When I mentioned that Fern was still trying to type a message out and bubbles were down at the bottom of the screen and her messages were being sent out all over the app and she wasn't even done typing yet. So while I'm trying to chase down messages to see to who went where and what's going on and see if I can help these people, she's sending out messages and it's out of control now. So whoever you guys are getting the messages about that Amber, she thought Amber was her friend and we did it between friends and she gave you a breakdown. $50 was for wine or $20 was this. And you have to say the numbers over again, Amber, because I'm mad. But the point is still the same. It doesn't matter the amount. It doesn't matter. If you're getting messages and she's messaging you trying to tell you the narrative, here's the real truth. Here's the black and white receipts. Here's Amber in the box. Ask her. Because I promise you, Troll is lying to you.
So when she also says that, they were friends, you're absolutely right. They were friends. So why did you take advantage of their fucking kindness? So don't ever call us liars again because you call us liars and we're going to put it all out. So now this is where we're at.
And this was back in February, guys. So then we're going forward. Do we just need to jump automatically to the most recent one to show you why we're so heated about so many things happening all of a sudden?
look, this is what it seems like to me. She probably gets food stamps and stuff like that. Well, she gets these groceries orders to where it covers what she needs, and then she lies and continues we don't have formula, we don't have food, and takes that money and buys gummies and unnecessary bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So she's a fucking scammer. She ain't no fucking beggar. She's a goddamn scammer. That's what scammers do. And once they get a little bit of money, it don't stop. And she's got a good chunk of change, it seems like, so she's not going to stop, y'all. Why would she? This is what pisses me off about people that get fucking food stamps and shit like that, and then scam the system, and then scam vulnerable people. It's sick.
Guys, these receipts happened to land in my area just yesterday, I think. This is from the same creator asking another awareness creator. She was complaining that her mental health was bad. She had been off her mental health meds, and she needed $118 for that. Well, then, before she gets that answer, she's writing out another request here, and y'all can screenshot it and read it. I'll give you a little bit because there's several pages.
And y'all need to realize this was recently. This was really literally within the last, Rammer, a few weeks ago? Couple weeks, a week ago? I don't really remember.
It was very recent.
We just found about this one today.
Who's paying enough attention to know how many people have asked a certain person for money? Like, you really got to be focused in on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You are just waiting to ask. If you know who all asked, and that's crazy to me. That's absolutely fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, because I know this person. Yeah, this other people have asked the same person for money in awareness. Of course, they don't give out cash. They're like, no. But everybody got this. I'm going on to the next one.
I guess she thought the truth always comes out, y'all. When you lie, the truth will come out. It may take a day, it may take a year, but it's coming out.
And did y'all see there where she says, I don't want to be, what is it said? She doesn't want to be put into a category and outed out on TikTok for being a scammer or beggar? That's embarrassing as fuck. Do you know how fucking embarrassing it is to know that you was working with this person and they're a fucking liar?
Yeah, that's the worst part about it. But that's what these people try to do. They try to surround themselves with people that have integrity, that people know that don't lie on here. They surround themselves with good people, and they feel like that's a show of protection when it's not.
Amy, you're accidentally hitting the request button. Where you're going to need to tap is up in Checkmate's box. Thank you for clicking the live, but we're going to get this out. So if you're clicking and accidentally requesting, I'm rejecting it. So just click Checkmate's box. That's where y'all need to tap. That way you won't hit the request.
Y'all notice how she didn't come around. She basically told on herself. She quit coming around, but she would pop, just like last night. She was nowhere around. Didn't make one comment in that live, and then went straight over there to another live talking about it, and was all words. You know what I mean? Like, that's weird. Shows you what type of person she is.
Just hold on till the end, Amy.
Xmas Girl, we ask you to stop requesting. Please stop requesting. Do you have any more, Rammer, to put up? I do believe that she asked this person at first for money for medicine. And this person did say, I will give you money for medicine, but I won't give you a loan.
Right. She needed $118 for her meds, and they offered just to flat out give it to her. And she didn't even accept that. She just basically ignored them. I'm trying to remember if they said they were blocked, but she quit messaging. But she didn't offer to take the $118 for free cash money from them, because they were like, well, you need your meds, I will help you.
And think about this: she showed no proof. Like you could easily show proof that you have something waiting to be filled at a pharmacy and the price of it without putting your information out there. You can easily do that. She couldn't even do that. So that shows y'all she's a liar.
Tina Sue, get the fuck out of here.
I'm trying to block her.
Why does she keep coming back around? She's a fucking racist. You are a fucking racist, and you fucking help scammers. You get them out of jail so we can't save their dogs. So get away. What do you not understand? Why do people come around that are not wanted? Like, if somebody didn't want me in their fucking live, I'm not going to watch from the window. I'm not going to go in there.
I mean, she was running her mouth last night. Was that last night she was in your live running her mouth?
Yeah.
What did she say? You've never showed proof, really? I've never showed proof? Okay.
This is what happens when you call Auburn a liar, y'all. I'm just saying. Is there any more screenshots, Rammer? Do you want to put the one up about the medicine? Yeah, Rhodey, a bit wild. She was running her mouth last night.
About shit that she knows nothing about. It's so crazy to me. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And I don't want you around. I've stated that 1,000,000 times. I've blocked you. I've told you to stay away from me. I don't want to be around people that are racist. And that fucking jump from scammer to scammer just to help them so they can be put in the fucking limelight for 15 minutes. Like you're fucking original clout chaser at its finest.
While Rammer is looking for that message, I just got a message a few minutes ago about somebody saying that they're afraid to ask the question as to why, if this was happening in February, that why we're know about it just now. Guys, I want you to know that, like we said last night, we're not going to go straight to the app and put this up when somebody sends us a message that this is going on. We're going to go through and we're going to research. This February order, we know about this February order because we were all friends. It was all friends. But the thing is that just recently we started hearing more stories. More people were coming forward saying, yeah, she's like giving me this big long story about how she's in financial hardship and she's this and she's got medicine she needs to get and she's got this and that all these stories started coming in and my inbox started to fill up and I just was overwhelmed. And then other team members were getting messages. Checkmate was getting messages. Rammer's getting messages.
Let's not get it twisted. Checkmate didn't know about this stuff.
No, I'm talking about getting messages about the recent stuff that's going on now.
Oh yeah, the recent, yeah.
So the pattern was from this February stuff when myself and Amber and Birdie knew about the stuff from Tammy, that was a friendship. That was, she was sick, she needed this medicine, she needed this food, blah, blah, blah. That was friends. But now the story that she told Tammy, the same story I've heard from multiple people over and over in my messages telling me she's been doing this same story. So now that's a pattern. That's a pattern of bad behavior for not being able to handle your finances or whatever. But what is it of TikTok? TikTok is not an ATM. Why are you asking people for money on the app, on the back end, but sitting in awareness boxes trying to call out other people? I need you guys to understand it wasn't just anybody holding on to something for February just to call it out.
Guys, this screenshot right here goes with the other ones that were posted. And says, so what's your going rates for personal loans? But she was serious, so I don't know why the laughing emoji. And Checkmate, I can't find the one with the med order.
Birdie's trying to help you find it.
Do you want me to go look for it, Ramber?
Birdie's helping her look for it.
Yeah, Birdie's helping me.
But checkmate, I want to clear up. I don't. If I didn't say it correctly, I need to clear it up. That the February orders that we knew about, our people, me, Amber, Birdie, Tammy, back then, that it was that order as friends, helping out a friend, because I can't. I got people messaging me saying if I got a friend that needs food or a baby that needs food, I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to help them. They're my friend. Nobody's telling you can't help your friend, but if you're on the app and you're continuing a bad pattern where it has now been multiple people a lot of times, and people are starting to get messages, and now we've got a whole file full of this. So I don't even know how to say it any better than that. I don't want people thinking, well, why didn't you come to us in February? I want them to hear why.
Tina Sue, seriously, fuck off.
My child is a goddamn grown man and a grown woman. What are you talking about? That shows how goddamn dumb you are. I don't have no children, dumbass. They're fucking grown adults. They care for themselves.
Good Lord.
They have jobs and care for their own families. I mean, I know you ain't talking about my motherfucking kids.
Who's talking about your kids? Tina Sue?
That's what she said. I need to worry about my child or something. I don't have no fucking young kids, you dumbass.
Good
If
Lord,
you want to
girl.
talk about somebody's fucking kids when you on the internet fucking stringing out a mentally handicapped woman all across the world pretending to be her goddamn boyfriend.
Good Lord, Tina Sue, give it up, girl.
God
Fuck out.
dang, man. Motherfucker just reaching for straws at this point. Don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. Talk about people's kids. That's why nobody don't like your fucking ass. You better be glad I don't have young kids. I've told you a million times, stay the fuck away from me. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants to be around you. What do you not understand? You just going to keep bringing your ass back in here? Like, what the fuck? You're weird. I bet when you were little and kids said, hey, I don't want to play with you. You stink. You're like, oh, come on, let's play. You keep coming back till they whoop your ass. You did this to yourself. I didn't do this to you. You the one came on here making racist comments. Helping scammers. You did this. Now go the fuck on. I'm done talking about you, man. Fucking weirdo. Go buy some more followers.
Y'all tap the screen, please.
Yeah, she's got an account like 100,000 followers. Man, there ain't fucking 100 people I know that would want to follow that scumbag.
I'm gonna cut the comments off for a minute so y'all can see the bottom. You see the bottom where they say, I'm willing to pay for your meds.
Not the fucking Christmas bag. Jesus Lord.
That's the preemptive Christmas bag.
Golly. I haven't really read all these screenshots because these just came in today, so I'm learning with y'all.
She's worse than damn the worst scammers on here. You have no room to talk about anybody that asked for money. But you was on here doing it.
And this is just the screenshots we got. I'm sure there's more people.
This is going to be the first person Tina Sue runs to and gives money to. Y'all know that, right? You know, any scammer I've ever covered, since she don't like me so much, she goes and gives them money. Like if she knows I'm talking about them, like that Gypsy Windwalker. Notice how she went in her live because I had a live about her and was talking about her and stuff. Yeah, that's what she does. That's how. What a weird person. She'll find out who I'm talking about, letting people know, and then she'll go give them money. Just despise me. Like that's fucking strange. If you associate with Tina, please unfollow me. Better yet, block me. I don't want to be around nobody that associates with her.
I don't know why the fuck she keeps coming in here. If you get blocked, I mean, go the fuck away.
I don't know, kind of like them accounts that steal my little videos and stuff and try to pretend to be me. It's fucking weird, but they do it. I mean, I don't know why they do it, but they do it. It's like some obsession type shit.
They want to be in your skin.
And I hardly even get on here anymore. Like I'm very rarely on this fucking app.
So I'm sorry, I keep leaving. I got 2 more messages, and Raymer, can you put up? Oh, I want everybody to see what Raymer just right before we go away from this comment here, where he said, "Hold on a second. Sorry, my husband came in the door. Okay, no, he said that yesterday. Go take it over there. Thanks." Okay, so that comment that Raymer has up at the very bottom, it says, "I'm willing to pay for your meds." When we go into this part, Raymer, if you would put up the 988, please.
Which one?
988. I'm going to try to hold it together for this one, and it's going to touch a lot of people and make them angry. And I want you guys to know that if there is anyone that you need to talk to or anyone that you need to speak to on the panel, within the chat, or if you feel like you don't want to talk to anybody on the app, but there is somebody that's always listening, there is a resource in 988. This is going to be triggering because I am going to be talking about mental health. This is going to upset a lot of people. A bunch of the messages, because all of this has come out now, and it's been quite a while since we have distanced ourselves from Trolla. She has messaged a lot of people, and again, hear me when I tell you that the reason that these messages have been people's personal messages that she's been sending out to people have gone out. If you've sent and communicated with Trolla in the past couple of months, rest assured that your messages didn't stay with her, okay? For whatever narrative that she wants to spin, she has spun your messages into, look, all these people care about me. All these people are worried about me, because she's using the mental health card. Now, hear me when I say I am not making fun of anybody's mental health. I care about people's mental health like everyone in these boxes and in this chat. It's the most important part of your mind, your body, and your soul, because if your mind's not right, the rest of your body doesn't operate. But when you use it as a crutch, or you use it to manipulate people out of money or sympathy, stolen sympathy, and you use that as a weapon to make people care about you or coddle you or constantly check on you, why? Guys, I know that some of you know how sick I was, to the point where I was literally pleading with Trolla in messages that I can't do this. I'm not going anywhere. You keep trying to push me away. But see, she wasn't trying to push me away as a friend. What she was trying to do was make sure I was always going to be pigeonholed into constantly being there with, I'm going to kill myself, I'm going to hurt myself, I'm going to do something to myself, I might as well just go away. There was a time in April where all of us were trying to find out where she was, who she was, where we could do. Amber was messaging me. I had Birdie go actively try to find her. Fern was concerned about her. Sammy was concerned about her. Everybody was worried because we thought we were on suicide watch. There's always somebody going to be out there for you. It never needs to come to a point where you feel like you need to go away. 988 is going to be a resource for if you don't have a close enough friend that you want to talk to about it. But don't use it to manipulate somebody just because you're losing your grasp on them. Manda is in the chat. Just a couple of weeks ago, Manda was on suicide watch, like we were on a watch in April. How many other people have had to deal with her going into the messages saying, I'm going to leave. I'm going to unalive myself. I'm going away. Nobody wants me. Nobody needs me. My family doesn't love me. Goodbye. And then pop up hours later with, did you see that live? Did you see what happened? Did you see they were asking for $25 for smokes? I don't play about mental health because there are people who struggle with mental health that go to bed at night, can't even only get maybe an hour or two enough sleep to function the next day because they have to drag their ass out of bed and go into the world and pull their bootstraps up and buck up and do a job that probably they hate to do because they have family to take care of. There's people on this app who are only still alive because they have an animal to feed or children to take care of. And that's sad to say. But then when you manipulate the people that sit around you, I pleaded with her to stop constantly doing these things by telling me she was going away, by telling other people. But the thing is that she's always on the app. So at what point do you have a downtime where you give me a few minutes to recollect after everything you just dumped on me, but that she's doing it with 50 other people? She's everywhere, y'all. So if you're getting these messages and you people are messaging me on the back end, I can hear your heart breaking in these messages you're sending me because you truly didn't know. Just like we didn't know. Just like Checkmate didn't know until we had to bring it to her and say, hey, here's all this, help. What do we do? And immediately she's like, people are being taken advantage of. We're not doing this. Manda is somebody who you just met in the domestic violence live. We had the domestic violence live. It was success. People still message us about it. There's people wanting more of that. But Trolla is upset at me and Checkmate and the rest of us because she thinks that we took that domestic live from her, that domestic violence live away from her. The truth of the matter is, Manda has always wanted to do this to help people. She went to Trolla. Trolla has a platform. She had October, the month of domestic violence awareness, 31 days to do this live. And Trolla flaked on her because either she was sick, her mental health wasn't good, she was sick, whatever, life happening. So all of a sudden, and hear me when I say this, piece it all together, y'all. October 31st, 31 days, October, 31 days. Domestic Violence Awareness Month could have been held any time in that month that Manda had asked her. Anytime. And it couldn't be done. But something as important as that, but Trolla popped her head up for this Gov Live and is all over the app saying that she did this, she did that, and now she's over in Homie's box trying to, hopefully, that nobody knew that she's doing shitty behavior on the back end to make his platform look bad. So all of a sudden she was ready to go with that? Why? I'm so fucking mad I'm stuttering. I'm sorry. Why handle something that big with Gov, drama, but then something as important as bringing awareness to domestic violence and getting resources to these women who really need it, or to have a friend that may need it, so you may need it in the future, and that wasn't important to her. Is clout that important? Y'all have got to see why we're hyped up. Begging, scamming, bad behavior. It's all the same when you're taking advantage of people for their kindness, their hearts, and their money. I'll be right back, Checkmate.
Yeah, when Birdie and I think Fallon approached me about doing that. Fuck. Fuck, I just got restricted, y'all. I think we're gonna have to
Wow, I'm
reset.
gonna tell you who's doing it too. I'm gonna tell you who's doing it. It's Tina Sue doing it, reporting from all her accounts because that's what she does. She knows nothing about what's going on here. She just wants to come in here and try to be relevant and start drama. That's what kind of desperate person we're talking about here.
We're gonna keep pushing on. I guess if we go down, we'll go to my Checkmate 3 account. So be looking for us there if we go down.
Remember last night when she came in my live and I finally said something to her?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started getting reported.
Oh, of course.
So I mean, it's obviously her. Nobody else is reporting this. I'm sure Trolly is from somewhere, but you know, one person ain't gonna really amount to shit. Tina will get all in her little fucking butt buddies to fucking do it. That's the problem on this app. You cannot bring real awareness on here because you have so many people that are out to get people for no reason. Like, move on. Be an adult. If somebody doesn't like me, I'm not going to fucking try to be friends with them. I'm going to be like, okay, I respect that. You know, we part ways. It happens. Not everybody gets along. We're humans. But she can't take no for a fucking answer, just like when she's talking to the scammers. And even if they say, no, I don't need any money, she's like, well, here's some money. Here's Doug's fucking 401k. Complete craziness.
Fallon, you're restricted for 10 minutes, but we're just going to push through. If we go down, we'll just go to my backup.
How does Fallon get restricted?
Talking about mental health.
And she threw out the K word earlier, so sometimes it takes a while to pick up.
I didn't hear that, but I heard the S word, and I knew then something was fixing to happen. You can't say those words because that algorithm will pick up on it.
I think I'm more upset because I ask everybody so many times, if you have anything you're hiding, it's going to come out sooner or later. So just tell me now and we can just part ways, because I don't want to be caught up in any shit. Because I've worked hard to get to where I'm at in awareness on this app. I've never did shit behind the scenes. I've never asked anybody for shit. I don't do any fuck shit. But here we are again today with the same shit over and over and over again.
Well, she couldn't tell you because then her money would come to a halt. But there's always other people she can get money from, and she knows that. I just can't stand people that try to associate with good people to try to make themselves look like they're a good person, and then come to find out they're scamming people for gummies and shit. Like, what? If you can't afford to do gummies and smoke cigarettes, then stop doing them. Like, if you can't afford to smoke and stuff like that, stop doing it.
Yeah, that's definitely a luxury.
That's weird.
Tina's like, where the fuck is she at?
If you can't afford to eat, then don't eat. I'm not saying that, because you have to eat in order to live. You don't have to smoke in order to live or do gummies.
There's a Mama Tina 69 here, but I don't know if that's Tina Sue. I don't think it is.
It's just fucking sad, you know? If you want to do that kind of shit, I don't give a fuck. Go do it, but go do it over there with JSA and Gov and all them people. Don't come over here. Because we don't do that shit over here. We never have, and we never will. Fallon, you good? Can you talk or not?
I don't think they've ever got me like that. Well, what do? They make it where you can't say nothing on the live? Usually they just boot you.
I'm really not sure.
Must be a new thing.
She's commenting, but she's taking her box off of mute, but I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
They've completely restricted her. I don't think she can talk for. I think
Yeah.
she still has like 5 minutes. It's Tina. What's your problem, Tina? Why are you back in here? Fuck's sakes, man.
She's obsessed, man.
God
This
dang.
is true. Y'all are witnessing true obsession
She's
with people
bored.
like, what the fuck? Yeah, she's bored. She needs to go find something else to do. Go find a scammer to fucking enable. Or somebody you can be racist towards. If you're gonna get the right one day, it ain't gonna be so funny. It's easy to be racist over a keyboard.
I just can't believe that you would just keep coming in here when nobody wants you in here. Like, what the fuck is your obsession with Auburn?
She's done this for years, man. She has lives and talks about me and that I know nothing about, like that I don't care about, and I don't even care. Like, weird fucking behavior. Needs some fucking mental help. Or leave that fucking bottle. Sit that bottle down.
I know y'all been tapping, but could you just keep doing it, please? Try to save this live. Fallon's still on restriction for like 4 minutes, I think.
Yeah, how many times can you tap? My fingers hurt.
She has 3 minutes and 21 seconds left.
Oh, you got the countdown clock?
Yeah, they give you a clock to tell you when she can talk again.
That's crazy. I don't understand why they would even do that. Like,
Oh, I forgot about the wish list. So we don't have screenshots of it because it no longer exists, so you can choose to believe us or not. It doesn't matter to me, honestly. But Trollavision, I was alerted that she actually made a wish list for her children's birthdays. Or birthday, one of the children, I'm not really sure. We don't have screenshots of it, so.
I don't believe it's awareness groups turning on each other. I think it's people inserting themselves to talk about scammers and beggars and pretending to be somebody that they're not, but they're on the back end begging for money and they get called out. That's what should happen. No matter if it's your best friend, you know them for however long, it doesn't matter. And there's too many people involved now. Like back in the day when there wasn't that many people involved, you could do true awareness. Nowadays there's too many hands in the pot. And most of them are out for money and to get recognition, and they're doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, you bring awareness about it, all you gotta do, bring awareness about it, be done with it.
I mean, honestly, this is awareness. I mean, it's a beggar scammer. It's the same shit.
But she tried to surround herself with people with a good reputation, and she thought that was going to protect her. And people started finding out about it, and more came out, and I called the shit out for several reasons.
One minute, Fallon, 1 minute. You're almost there.
This is the longest we've had Fallon quiet.
Fallon, you're probably going to have to drop out and come back in when that minute's up.
I didn't even know they did that.
Yep. There's literally a ticker that says restriction 30 seconds.
They put you in timeout like a little kid.
Yeah, Fallon's in the corner.
TikTok's
I mean, if they
I'm gonna
if they
shut
do
her
that to
up.
me, I'm just gonna drop.
TikTok's like, I'm gonna shut her up one way or the other.
Yeah, start the clock.
probably need to stop talking about Tina. Really, on your fake account?
Is she
Oh
back
God.
again?
And gonna
She's
use
muted.
using Jess's photo. That's
Yep.
definitely her. Like, come on.
She's muted. She can sit here and listen, or she can come back on a different account. I mean, we could do
Yeah,
this all
don't
day.
block her anymore. Just mute her and let her sit here and fucking listen. That's gonna drive her more crazy than getting blocked.
Man, what a child.
She must be sauced up tonight.
Using scammers' pictures and stuff. Like, and I ain't seen Jess in forever. I don't even know what she's doing, what she's not doing. I know she lost her kids, which was very sad because of a man that was also a scammer. And I'll just hope that she does better for herself. But using people's pictures like that when they probably have changed is wrong.
Checkmate, does Fallon still have a timer?
No, Fallon, you need to drop out, close the app, and come back. Oh, keep sharing the live. You're so funny, Tina.
I mean, people always tell on themselves, just like these little fake accounts they got of me. I mean, they're just telling on themselves. You're like, I wonder who did that. Well,
Hey, if y'all will, like the live and then hit the share button and repost it. It puts it
Yeah,
up and
they
hopefully it'll help save the live.
they took us out of the FYP anyway, so it's if you reshare it back out.
because you got 10 phones.
People stay fucking obsessed with you, Auburn. What is it?
And I don't even get on here. Like, I
What's
don't
your
mess with
secret?
nobody.
I want to know.
I don't know. I don't do shit to nobody. I stay to myself. I hardly get on here. I might pop in somebody's live and talk to them for a minute. That's it. I mean, that's all I do.
No,
I
I
watch.
was really freaked out that time I scrolled into a live and they were talking about, well, I screen record Auburn just so I can play it to go to sleep.
Oh Lord.
I'm like, geez, man.
Mm. Transit don't sin hard tonight. And that Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, whatever it is she drank. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, she's on one tonight, boy. I bet she's so fucking mad her face is red as the devil's dick.
Not the appendage. Oh, jeez. Y'all, if y'all get muted in here, don't go crying in somebody's DMs and don't be messaging other people. You were given fair warning to cut your shit out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
just
can't come in lives and start bringing up other subjects. Like, this live's happening because people were called liars, and we're proving that nobody lied, that it's the truth. But to come in here and say, hey, look, when are you going to expose this person? And hey, let's talk about this person. And go do your own goddamn live. You don't even have to have 1,000 followers no more. Go hit the live button and talk about it for yourself.
Oh,
Damn.
y'all
Rammer,
restricted
you just
me
got
now.
restricted.
Oh, dang.
You're
Guess
gonna have
what?
to remove
Is
that
the,
account.
is the countdown clock up right now for her?
It sure is.
Man, I'm supposed to get one in a minute. Yeah, they hate me. I mean, but that's why I quit going live and all that. Plus, being busy, I didn't have time for it. But when I did go live, it was like, damn, 5 minutes and they already taking me down. Like, I would do this on purpose. I would go live and sit there and not say nothing and get reported. Like, who does that happen to on here? Just me? I've never seen anybody else have to go through that.
Who the fuck is Doug? So I reported you stop talking about Doug and me. Who the fuck is Doug?
Doug is Tina's husband.
I don't even fucking know that she was fucking married. What are you? Get the
Yes.
fuck out of here. Jesus Christ.
Man, somebody looking for some attention, man.
You know, it's the weekend. Get you some. Damn.
God
Man.
damn.
That's crazy.
I never thought I'd see the day that I got a restriction before Auburn.
You didn't.
you got
He's
one
had
for me?
plenty.
I took one for the team then, because I've had a million of them. You know, I've lost over 115 accounts on this app.
Sad.
Just trying to spread awareness.
Oh,
So people don't like truth tellers.
Oh, Portia, for sure.
okay, I'm very sorry, y'all.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for all the apologies for calling us liars and calling Auburn a liar last night and saying he didn't have receipts. I'm just waiting. Where
You're
y'all
not
at
going to get an
now?
apology. I don't want no fucking apology. You a scammer.
Fuckers.
Pretty bad scammer, too.
I did want to finish that thought out, and I'll curb my words. But
Let's just not talk about that. We're losing people. They're dropping like flies.
well, I
Yes,
mean,
Alan, raise your voice.
it's a big thing that people are messaging me. Like, I thought it was just going to be one or two people, but I got 5 messages, people saying she did the same thing to them with her mental health, and that she was, I don't even know how to say it. Like, I'm so sorry, you guys. You guys are being manipulated.
Let's just say that it's not okay to weaponize mental health because there's people out there seriously struggling, and that's just people have lost loved ones to that. That's not something to fucking weaponize. It's disgusting. I myself have been through that I've lost a niece and a nephew to that, and it's just not something you weaponize. It's fucking disgusting. Stop doing it.
So, like Checkmate said, where are y'all at? Where are y'all at that you want to agree that we're liars? Because again, we have tried continuously to make sure that we cover people that we know are doing good things, because we're not just, I can't stand for people to come in here and say, awareness is a joke, or we're calling out more awareness people. You don't need to be doing awareness if you're begging on the back end, or if you're doing, or any type of manipulation. If you're doing it for friends, you're doing it for clout, you're doing for analytics, whatever it is that you're doing it for. Because why would you want to bring down something so easy as to bringing awareness to something as begging and scamming? And when I don't get it twisted when I say easy, because using their words against them, that's the easy part. But the research and the dedication that you guys have to message people and continuously bring awareness, that's not the easy part.
Yeah, we know Trolla isn't on anymore. She deactivated.
She's in this live.
Oh, you know she is.
I guarantee you she is. Or watching from the window, recording all of it.
And it's not so much, Trolla, if you are in here, I would love for you to grab a box. If you're on the outside, fine. But the thing is that it doesn't matter how loud I am, how loud Birdie is, Rammer, Checkmate, Auburn, Amber, any of us. It doesn't matter how loud we are, because you're not hearing us. You can't keep manipulating people just to either stay close to you or give you what you want, because you're manipulating the hell out of everybody. You had the ability to do something that was right and something that was righteous in that DV live for Manda. But then to turn around and say that we turned on you and burned you, because why? Because we were trying to help people? That was the right thing to do. There's no clout chasing and trying to bring awareness to domestic violence. You had 31 days to help Manda bring that to fruition. And if I remember correctly, weren't you over there riding hard with Gov? So you knew what he was doing. September 24th, when you heard me call out Just Curious and you didn't do the right thing by telling people I was in that live. I recorded it. Yeah. Beautifully talented, checkmate, and Fallon called him out just like they called out Gov. And how many people would have stepped away from Gov? Maybe it wouldn't have stopped his con artistry, but it could have, maybe a few people maybe wouldn't have got conned and fell for his trap. Or maybe that day when he said he wasn't going to step away from awareness and not do awareness anymore, maybe he would have went away. If people wouldn't have been in his comments saying, I support you, Gov. I ride or die for you, Gov.
I hope you don't have any screenshots you want to show because we're out of people.
No, I mean, if there's something comes up, we'll pull an audible and then we can green screen in an audio, a video, or we can put it up somewhere where people can see it. This is more about common decency now. Just, if you see something, say something and do the right thing, not because it's popular. You got to do it because it's the right thing. I know you guys have heard me say this isn't fun, but whenever I used to watch before I was vocal and just watch you guys, it was strictly just to learn the ways of doing things so I didn't screw it up whenever I decided to start making my own videos on enablers. But just like I said in the domestic violence live, that there's enablers in everything. There's enablers in abuse. There's enablers in addiction. There's enablers in just being a bad person. If you're over there in their comments saying, I don't care what they say about you, I will ride for you and support you, and you're not bad, you're an enabler. Because you are enabling somebody being told on the back end that they're going to hurt themselves because they're using mental health as a crutch and as a manipulation to get money or attention. A lot of people are hurt. My phone has not stopped dropping down, and the names that I'm seeing are people I haven't been able to talk to in months because I feel like they got messaged and they didn't know. So they don't know me well enough. They know Trolla enough that they're going to believe her because she's been around longer and she's louder. But just because somebody is louder doesn't mean they're right. And these people are people that I have seen over a long period of time that are good, solid people, and I trust them. It's just I wondered where they went. But I understand now why they went away, because they were being bombarded with some bullshit in their DMs. And it's okay to lie on me, but it's also okay for you guys to come to me like you're coming to me tonight and saying, wow, I didn't know, Fallon. I'm glad. Because I'm an open book. Ask me. And if you don't feel comfortable, like these people are messaging me on the back end, if you don't feel comfortable coming up in a box and asking one of us for the truth, then hit them in the DMs and I'll send it to you. I can't send screenshots on this account because TikTok hates me, but I can do it on my Fallon 2.1 account and I'll screenshot whatever you need and send it to you. I'm an open book. I don't have anything to hide. Ever. If I said it, I said it. I don't like people being taken advantage of for their kindness, for their money, for their words. It pisses me off whenever I see like somebody like Little Man or Hope message people that enter into scammers and beggars chats, and they message them because they're new, and then they come back and either they tell them to go kick rocks, or B, yeah, I know, I was just in there asking them if they had something to eat because why? Because I just wanted them to shout my name out. They just wasted 30 seconds that they could have moved on to somebody new that they didn't know. So we wasted time messaging them. So I don't want people's time taken advantage of, their hearts, their money, none of that. All of that to me is shitty. And I'm preaching to the choir and I know it. But there's little kids out there who don't get food for lunches because their lunch fees are past due, or homeless veterans are on the street, or there's stray dogs on the street that are harmed and hurt because they can't get taken to the vet or they have no food. And there's single moms with their babies on the street that are cold and hungry because people on this app like to sit and take advantage of people with their bullshit stories that Tim Nash lost a leg or he's got cancer, or Tim and Angela lying about cancer while they're laid up on a hotel bed begging for other people's money when they're not deserving of it. Or for like Trolla, begging for people's attention and money when they're not deserving of it because they're not loyal. How much time did people spend with you, Trolla, because you said you were going to go and unalive yourself, that they could have been spending with their family, but they were so worried about you that they neglected their family, the whites of their eyes. Remember, I told you people that it's important to always give money to the people in your community. If you can't see the whites of their eyes, they're not deserving of your money or of your time.
She actually said that?
To multiple people
In a chat or on the DM?
on a DM.
Yeah, that. Oh, wow.
She's said that to multiple people.
Yeah, that's sick, man. That's sick. So many people have lost somebody that they love, you know. I know I have when I was
Yeah, I
young.
have
And
too.
it totally ruined my mental health for the rest of my life. I still deal with it. So it why you would do that just shows what type of person you are. She's beyond a scammer, you know.
Yeah,
That's
you
sick.
can't weaponize that kind of shit. That's fucked up. I mean, that's affected everybody in some way or another. Hey, Cindy.
And not to mention that I was totally hoping that we were going to get some time off. Like we were going to do this Gov thing after all the research that was done with this team, and we were going to just be able to have the weekend off. Or if Checkmate went live, we were going to come over here and have fun and cut up and listen to Auburn stories and just have a good time. But instead, here we are, another stressful night because people have been hurt, people have been used and taken advantage of, and more importantly, lied on. We spent all this time working on our credibility for it to be for somebody that was close to us being in DMs talking about how we lied.
Well, that was the only kind of reaction she could give. You know, she couldn't really say anything else. She just, you know, when a liar gets called out for lying, that's the first thing they resort to is, hey, they lied on me. You know, but they show no proof, and you could have easily showed proof that you wasn't lying. But, you know, we know now actually you can't because we got all the proof. So you can't defend yourself. So why not just come in here and say, yeah, I did. I took advantage of people. I fucked up. And I'm going to tell you something. Even people that don't like you now for using the mental health stuff, they would still at least say, hey, at least she, you know, she stood up and told, you know, and took accountability for it. But that's the problem on here. People can't take accountability for their actions. And she'll always be known as a scammer now because she never came forward and said, hey, I'm changing. I'm trying to do better, you know, but you're on here using a fucking infant and you're using mental health to gain people's money is beyond sick. Like, you're on up there with some of the worst scammers that I know. The Love Amy's, the Trey Harbaugh, all of them. All of the worst ones you've ever imagined. You have shot past them in this past hour. And that's crazy. You was sitting around us and you that type of person.
Those of you people who are messaging me and apologizing, I appreciate you apologizing, but I want you to know that you don't have to do that. I was one of those people that stood by her and went up in boxes and went to war for people calling her out on when she was saying some mean things to people and doing things. I I was one of those people manipulated with the I might as well just unalive myself. My family doesn't love me and people are pushing me out and all that. I was right there with you guys until I got very sick and I had to plead with her, please stop doing this. Nobody's trying to hurt you. Nobody's trying to do anything against you. Nobody's lying on you. Nobody's coming for you. So she's trying to build an army one by one. Who has all this time? Just be one person who you say you are and be done with it. And if people ride for you, they ride for you. But don't manipulate them into doing it or make them feel sorry for you to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you got all this time, go get a fucking job.
I mean, didn't she used to always say that she didn't have time, she was busy, or she was working or something, and this whole time you ain't had no job? You lie about everything.
Oh, I don't know if she has a job or not. I was just saying.
Obviously not. She got to come on here and got time to scam people. She ain't got no fucking job. Is that even her baby? Who knows?
Auburn, stop.
I mean, I'm being serious. Now, you just think about it.
Yes,
because
and
I've
she's
seen
beautiful.
situations like this many, many times where the whole story flipped because the person lied about every single thing that ever came out of their mouth. So now you have to question everything she ever told you that you believed just because, hey, you know, you believe what people say, you trust them until you find out otherwise. But really, could she be using somebody's baby that she's babysitting for
No.
sympathy to get money off the internet? Like, that would make it just as bad, or if not worse. But you got to really question everything now. Will she ever come forward and say, hey, I've received this much money on here? You'll never see that.
Cindy, we're talking about Trollavision begging for money and shit on the back end. Since she wants to call us all liars and say that, you know, it wasn't true.
Look, she calls me a liar, then blocks me and goes private. What?
And don't forget she deactivated.
And then, when Checkmate made the video for this live, she deactivated. Because I had just checked, and I noticed that she blocked me. And she used to follow my private page, is how I actually knew about it. Because as soon as I switched on that account, a follower dropped down. A follower and a following, somebody I was following. So I was like, damn, I lost somebody. Oh, it's Trolla. You know what I'm saying? I already knew. But if you're calling somebody a liar, wouldn't you want to like confront them and be like, hey, show me some proof? Or none of that. Just straight up blocks me. So that's your number one sign of guilt. Anytime somebody does that, they're lying. Like, they can't provide the truth. So they run. People run from their problems, just like in real life. So, just to let y'all know, if somebody ever does that to you, you already know it wasn't worth talking about, because they're not going to try to prove you wrong or prove that you're a liar. Like, that's crazy. But that's all she had to say was, you're a liar. They lied on me, when you're the one lying. It's a crazy world we live in. Y'all better stay out of them DMs on these TikTok streets, and your ass won't have to worry about it. Stop sending these fucking people money and stay out of them DMs. Especially when it's somebody you never met before and they DMing you, telling you they love you and how you doing and all this shit.
That's fucking weird anyways.
Yeah, like what? But it happens on here.
Good Lord.
And they build a friendship with you. You feel like you can trust them. That's what these scammers do, y'all. Like, especially with these romance scammers, they try to build you up to something that is not true. And that's what she did. She got around a group of good people and she started messaging the people. And she had to nitpick between y'all too. She had to think like, oh, if I ask them, they're probably gonna tell. So no. Well, if I ask him, then yeah, no, he's definitely gonna tell. So no. That's what they did. They knew who to ask and who not to ask. Or we would have never known about any of this. We could have heard about it, but anything that I hear that I don't see proof of, I don't believe.
Yeah, and that's a fact. We'll always come with proof.
That's why you can't come on the internet and start telling stuff about somebody without proof. If you got no proof, then you might as well save your breath. Because I don't care what you're saying. Because I've had so many people tell me, oh, this person's a scammer, this person did that. I was like, all right, show me you got some type of proof. Yeah, hold on. You never hear from them again. Well, I don't believe you then. You can't just call people scammers and shit on here. Like, that's weird. But people do it all the time. I'm sure y'all seen it before too. People get labeled on here real quick. That's why it takes time to find out. They've been asking hundreds of people, and they've been doing this all the time. It takes time. And there's so many scammers on here that when you see somebody, asking, you automatically assume that. Especially if you've never seen them before. But what if that was their first time to ever go live and they just needed a little help? And they had kids. They might have got that help and never came back. I have seen that happen before. It's very rare, but it has happened. I think it was $20 or something. And she never came back. Never again. Never asked for anything else. Now, she might have done on the back end, I don't know about. But she never came live and asked again. And when people get money on here, they're like, shit, I'm going to do that again. I just got $20 in 3 minutes. It becomes an addiction.
Yeah, what's crazy to me is people think that you're never going to find out. And I get a crazy, insane amount of messages on this app. I mean, people will tell you anything. So, that's just kind of how it all crumbled down.
I wonder how much money she's gotten.
Well, no, she made fucking bank in February. Shit, that was over around, what, $500-ish?
So she's probably made a couple thousand that we don't know about. I'm sure.
Possibly. I mean, that's what we know.
She just didn't do this a few times and then stop because she's proven that she's constantly asking.
I mean, yeah, she just asked like not even a week ago.
So there you go. She's been doing this a long time. Sitting right up under everybody's nose.
Yeah, and it just pisses me off that she said over here like it was fucking nothing. That's what pisses me off the most.
I guess she didn't care. She just didn't give a fuck. That shows you right there. It's all about the money.
Yeah, I mean, you don't care that you're hurting other people's fucking credibility, their fucking integrity?
Or people that she was friends with that trusted her, thought she was a friend, they're hurt. I didn't know her that well, but I didn't think she was a bad person.
I mean, I honestly didn't know her that well either. We just worked together with awareness. But the fact that I fucking asked so many fucking times.
Well, I did notice several times I was in, who was it? The one that streams Country for Life, the one that streams Tim and Angela.
Yeah.
And she was in there in the box. And you could hear the baby cry. And this was on several different occasions. Like, was she making, like putting it where the baby would cry to get sympathy?
I don't know.
You gotta think about everything now. How many times you hear in the box and hear that baby cry?
I didn't watch her when she went into I don't like to watch the streaming lives. so I didn't really go in them.
So not to be nitpicky or anything, but I listened to why Amber sent her the money because she needed baby formula. Can somebody concur? Is that what I heard? What she said?
Yes, she was telling Amber that she didn't have money for formula and groceries. They had made a grocery order
Okay.
and they didn't get paid, so they had no way to pay for it.
Well, I just went through the grocery order because Walmart keeps a record of your orders. And in there, she did get formula for me as well.
All in the month of February.
Yeah, and it was the toddler. It wasn't the baby formula. It was the toddler formula that she requested. So she had already gotten some.
Shit, I didn't even know there was toddler formula.
Yeah,
There
there's
is.
like Pedialyte, kind of like little Ensure drinks. Pediasure.
This was Enfamil, a powder. I just looked it up.
But I did see some messages from the Discord where she had complained that the baby didn't have diapers initially, but she didn't order diapers, did she?
Let me see.
Yeah, I really didn't look at it all in detail. I seen the numbers and it just pissed me off. Like, fucking seriously, I was mad as hell. And when it was brought to me and I was like, well, people need to know. I mean, you can't sit in fucking awareness and call out scammers and beggars when you're doing the same shit behind everybody's back, because that's fucked up.
So indeed, I did order diapers, but they were canceled because they were not in stock at the store. It says 12 items were unavailable. So the diapers and the wipes were one of them. And yes, she did have those 2 wish lists, one for when she was pregnant and one for when the baby turned 1. She made a
You
wish.
had 2 fucking wish lists?
Yes, she did.
Oh my gosh.
And
What
if
month
I
was that?
remember, well, I don't remember. I don't want to say her daughter's name because that's
No,
not
you
me.
don't have to.
I'm trying to think. I want to say it was almost around the same time that this all happened. Within I would say 60 days. I would venture to say, yeah, 2 wish lists.
This
And
is
I think
fucking insane.
everybody in the group, I think, sent something for the baby and was like, oh yeah, we got it such and such day, and they never had the birthday party or something.
She didn't have a birthday party?
She was supposed to have a birthday party, but they kept postponing it, and I don't think it ever actually happened. Yeah, Amber sent a gift. I sent a gift. I know others sent a gift. I don't want to out anybody else, but Amber just confirmed in the comments that she sent one.
Good grief, it's never fucking ending.
No, and I'm not one to criticize anybody. When things went down with Kim and I, and she called my son the R word and all that stuff, people were like, oh, put up a wish list for your son, and I put up a wish list with like pencils and books and stuff on it for him. And then people were like, oh, she's dry begging, so I took it down immediately. But, as we were friends, I thought, okay, I'll send her kid something. And then they sent me a nice little bouquet for, whatchamacallit, the thing in February.
The account down there saying that I sent a gift and gave her $20 in February because she was hungry. Come in on your main account. Don't come in here just saying some shit. If you can't come in on your main and say it with your whole chest, don't say anything.
I don't want to make this a whole bash session about Trolla and the problems that were there, but this all hits so hard for me because we all had a falling out because of Trolla and I not getting along, and I lost friends because of it. My main account is deactivated, but I have proof. I'll send it to Tammy. Well, I don't know who you are, but okay.
If you want to send proof, send it to one of us awareness people in the boxes,
Yes,
please.
please.
You can send it to me. I have Instagram. Well, there's already another person saying they gave her money. What the fuck?
Okay, I know who that is. Misspoke. That was another member of our group that sent her $20. That was in our group at that time.
Okay, we're not going to say it unless we can prove it.
She sent me the screenshot. I have it. I don't have. Who wants me to send it to
Do
who?
you have Instagram?
Yes, I do.
My Instagram is Checkmate TikTok. Send it to me there, please.
Sure.
Did you hear that, Auburn?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more come out too.
I understand you know who it is, Hope, but you can't just come in here and say stuff without showing proof. That's just not how it works with us. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You said it was Checkmate what?
TikTok.
Okay.
Y'all tap the screen, please. Yeah, we're waiting on the proof. Thank you.
Okay, I requested. It is sent.
Okay, I'll go get it.
Roland and Doe, guess not. I don't know what you're talking about.
It must have got filtered because I don't see any other where we missed a comment from Rolando.
Right.
I don't see anything.
Oh, I sent a receipt, little mama. It's there. I work on the same.
A minute to redact it all, y'all.
I work on the same thing that Fallon does. If I can't prove it, I'm not saying it.
Yeah. I am so motherfucking upset. I cannot fucking believe this.
And this transaction was also in February for $20 more. For what again? I'm sorry. She was hungry. Is that what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. Unbelievable. Seriously.
So again, back then it was, I thought it was among friends until I just found out about Amber's recently. So when we start piecing all these together with people that were DMing us and stuff, that it was a pattern. It was a continuous thing to people that we didn't even know. Like I guess it was people that I didn't even talk to until recently. That I'm starting to piece all these things together. That it was a continuous thing. Like I thought that this order, she was sick. It was back in February. It was done. It was amongst friends, whatever. But then to come find out that it's been a continuous thing, and then just recently, when somebody offered to pay for meds, and then nothing. She just wanted the cash, and then come back and asking for more. And then now I find out about. I'm speechless. I don't know.
Roland and Doe, I hear you asking for proof. I get it. But I'm not the kind of person that records phone calls or anything else. Or just in case takes screenshots of all my friends' conversations. I'm not that type of person.
Wait. There was no proof shown of what?
Her asking for the greenery. That was in a conversation. And sorry, I don't
really gonna pick apart the shit. If the fact is she asked for fucking money on the back end while she's in fucking awareness, calling out people for the same shit. I mean, it's fucking black and white, y'all. Yes, Cindy, it was around $500 so far. I mean, clearly receipts are still coming in, though.
No, we never said it. What she said was on the live.
Nobody said anything about it occurring during a live.
Nope.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I mean, if you want to follow her and whatever, I don't fucking care. We're just showing you what's happening on the fucking back end. Don't call us fucking liars, because we always have fucking proof.
Yeah, that's some of the other group. You know what I'm talking about.
We did show proof. You should have been here at the fucking beginning.
I'm sure there will be a recap on somebody's YouTube that you can watch later on. I mean, don't come in here saying we don't show proof just because you were not here when it was shown. Yeah, Skim Opera, they've been around. They've been over there with that,
Yes,
group
berries.
next to your state. No, you haven't been here the whole time. Not commenting. And if you were here the whole time, you wouldn't be saying the things you're saying. That makes no sense.
Again, we don't record private conversations with people
And
like others do.
The reason that she's saying that the private conversation was because we were all in a Discord and the screenshots were dropped, and we don't drop personal messages because Checkmate doesn't do the personal messages. The thing is that I do, and but there are multiple witnesses in here saying we saw the screenshots of the shit piled up in a screenshot. It was put in the Discord. I mean,
the Discord that I was booted out of and everybody else was booted out of, so we couldn't get anything?
yeah.
Okay.
And guys, if the begging on the back end and the money isn't enough, and the fact that she had 31 days in the month of October for Domestic Violence Awareness Month to do a live, to do for the right thing, and just the awareness piece, the aspect of it all, that if there was something bigger going on, that if she was part of it, it would all fall apart, because she's doing exactly what she's calling out people for doing: begging, scamming, and bad behavior, doing it herself. But we had a whole Discord with years worth of information in one receptacle, where you guys always wonder where we come up with knowing about all these enablers and scammers and where we keep it. It was a depository of all this information. Well, magically, Amber, Birdie, myself, the rest of us, were kicked out of it one day just because she was just feeling froggy, I guess.
And let's be clear, myself, Rammer, or Auburn, none of us were in that Discord. None of us do Discord.
No, none of them were involved in that Discord. I will attest to that.
I'll be right back.
You know, we're just putting it out because Auburn was called a liar, and then we were told we didn't tell the whole truth, so now we're telling the whole truth. So you can believe it, you can not believe it. It's been put up in black and white, and that's all I'm really gonna, there's nothing else to really say about it.
You all have done a wonderful job of organizing this and putting it together. Thank you for doing this, and thank you for having me up here, because this is a lot. This is a lot.
Yeah, it's been a rough fucking week, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Discord, I will never go to Discord again, ever.
Guys, and I get, people have feelings towards Discord and everything, but it has been a great thing for a depository of information where we could house it all together and work through it. And whenever it's ripped out from under you, so Trolla, if you're listening on the outside, I just want you to know that if you think you got a rise out of me because you deleted me out of a Discord and then came and blocked me on everything, and then you came to Discord and you were doing caca, looking for me just for people to come to you and coddle you and say, oh, go, no, what's going on? What happened, Trolla? And your continuous attention-seeking post. I just want you to know that if people continue to go over there and coddle her for her bad behavior, you're no different than any of the other enablers that coddle these beggars, scammers, and people exhibiting bad behavior. Because you are allowing her to go to somebody else, possibly your next friend, and manipulate them out of their time and their money and possibly their integrity, because I can't go back to that Discord and get years worth of information that's been compiled because we don't have access to anymore because we've been blocked from it. That, when I talked about the messages to scammers and beggars and scammers and making sure that people's time is valued, that's what I mean. It took a lot of time to create that depository of information in that Discord. And for it to just go away like that, like time didn't matter, that was a stab in the back. So good job. But your final act was to call me a liar. So here we are. I've told you guys I'm an open book. Ask me anything. And if I can show it to you, I will. But I won't do it on the back of somebody else's that's asked me to please keep this private. Please don't show my private messages. Those of you that have messaged me and said, I know that Trolla sent out my messages, please don't show them. I'm not.
Fallon, please give me one moment, please. Trolla, since I know you're watching now, you can tell everybody you were doxxed. We never doxed your name. We blacked out and cleared out everything. So don't come over here trying to say you were doxxed. But now we know you're in here watching or you're outside watching. So just come in.
Yes, Cindy. We put in a lot of information that we have gathered over the years of enablers, scammers, beggars, recordings, screenshots, and we no longer have access to it.
There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that work by everybody that was in there.
And there's things that will not go back to the way that they were being. Like tonight, Tammy's in a box, but we probably won't ever speak again, and that's a shame because of too much has happened. But unfortunately, I wish that we could have all known what was going on, because hindsight is 2020. I wish I'd have known all of this, because I wouldn't have gone through the hell that we went through with all of this because I should have just walked away because this doesn't feel good. This right here, this call out and these people questioning me saying, why is awareness calling out awareness? But if you're begging, scamming, or doing bad behavior, that's not awareness and you shouldn't be over here doing it. But if there's anybody over here who thinks that anybody in these boxes or anybody in this chat's a liar, you need to speak up. Because I didn't lie to anybody about anything. Because there's nothing in that for me. I don't have any reason to lie.
It just shows the integrity. We don't have to agree on everything. So much has happened. But we still have respect enough for each other.
Cindy, Tammy up here in the box gave her grocery orders. Amber down in the comments sent her money. Another girl in the comments sent her more money. It's just a whole, I'm sorry you missed it, but there was just a whole lot of people giving her money.
And then there's people who were asked for money that didn't give money, but were still asked.
Right. It'll all be on YouTube, Cindy, if you want to watch it later. Receipts never lie, Jules. There's the train. Yeah, sunshine. It's been a rough week, I'm not gonna lie. We've put so many hours into shit. I'm so over it. Is there any more screenshots that you want to share, Valen?
I have to share something. I hear the train a coming. It's coming around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine and I don't know when.
That was perfect, Rumor. Thank you. That made my night.
You're welcome.
Lord.
I thank you all for everything that you do. It's not fun, and sometimes nights like these are the most dreaded. I wish we were doing something else. I wish we were talking about Tim and Angela, Jordan Paul, Tim Nash, and the ridiculousness of what they do on this app, and they continue to dupe people. But calling out somebody that was so close to us and then having people still message me and say, why is awareness going after awareness? When that's not awareness. You don't beg, scam, and do bad behavior and say you're awareness. But then you say that you were blocked or muted. You were muted because Checkmate doesn't block on her platform unless you're a racist. But you said you were muted because you had an opinion. You came in here late. You didn't know what was going on. And you said you had an opinion, but your opinion is asking a question of something that was already covered. And we went over that twice. You don't have to have respect for me. But you do need to know that nobody in these boxes are ever going to lie.
Doesn't she have videos of cameras up?
She sure does. Well, she did
that not
before she
crazy?
deactivated.
That's wild.
No, Roland, I got a message on the back end. Somebody that want to talk in the live.
She learned a lot from Tim and Angela and all them other beggars. That's how she learned. She's like, yeah, I'll just do it on the back end. That's how Tim does it.
Yeah.
And most of his money comes from the back end.
Sure does.
Yep, she figured it out. She said, I'm doing it. Fuck them.
I just didn't think that the hypocrisy could have gotten any worse, y'all, when last night happened, and it was like no awareness live is more important than any other. Like the domestic violence live wasn't more important than the Gov live. The Gov live wasn't more important than the domestic violence live. It's all important to bring awareness that's going to help somebody. Somebody's going to get helped out of it. I don't care about clout, don't care about analytics, don't care about any of that. And why didn't she fight so hard for the domestic violence live or the Tim and Angela live or Scammer Gamer Night or Boo Bear Live or any other live that we were going to do? Why didn't she fight as hard as she did for wanting to stick her nose in the Gov Live by going over to Homie's box and jumping up in there, knowing she did all this shit on the back end to draw shade to the rest of the awareness community? Why? Why not fight so hard? Because is the clout that much? Is it that important? I would much rather sit over here with just 5 people, and pick any 5 people out of this group, out of this chat, out of this panel, any of y'all, any day of the week, and just hammer out our next path on who we're going to bring awareness to, how we're going to reach new people, and how we're going to help them than I would in any other live. It's all important to me, no matter what the topic is, as long as we're going to help somebody. And I hope we continue to do that after a break, because I'm tired. I'm tired, boss.
So I'm just wondering who muted me on 3 accounts.
My God.
I did. Why?
Just because I stood up for Trolla.
Well, stand up for her, but stand up for her over there. Because we done showed that she's begging on the fucking back end. If you don't like it, you don't have to fucking be in here.
You know what? The whole thing is you guys think you're God.
Missy, hold on.
No.
But let me say something. You can stand there and defend Trolla, but when push comes to shove, is she going to stand there and defend you? Because there was many days to where this so-called friend was nowhere to be found when Fallon was up here in a box defending her name. Where was she at? Look around. Please look around every now and again. I have messages that she sent to Fallon that no friend should ever send to someone that they call a friend. I never come off mute, but I'm tired of this. Y'all are standing up for somebody that when push comes to shove, she's going to run and hide. She is not going to stand up for you the way you were trying to stand up for her. And I have screenshots that can prove it. And I'm not trying to out the girl. I'm really not. At one point in time, I did call her a friend. But friends do not treat people the way that Trolla is treating people on the backside and on different apps. So you can stand here and defend her, but know who you are defending, please.
I just want to read something from somebody that posted, and they said, my side is exposing scammers. I don't care who swings the hammer, just get it done.
And what do you think Trolla's doing?
Well, I'm just saying.
No, just say it then. You want to talk about scammers? That's what she's doing on the back end. She's scamming people out of fucking money.
She's using her baby to do it.
So you know what? I've been waiting on a knee replacement for a year. I'm about to lose everything. So if I went online and asked for money, are you guys going to come after me?
Yeah, because this app is not. That's not part of this app. It wasn't made.
But I'm not a scammer, or I'm not a scammer or a beggar. I mean, might need help for. I might need help for 2 months until I can pull money out of my RRSPs. So are you guys going to come after me?
I mean, if you're going to beg for money on the internet and there's resources out there to help you, yeah, we are.
You guys are fucking ridiculous.
Then get the fuck out of here.
I'll tell you what's ridiculous. You supporting somebody that takes advantage of people. Now that's fucking ridiculous.
No, you guys fucking think you're God
Nobody thinks they're God.
and call all these people out. You're not going to tell a whole bunch of us where we can sit.
Missy,
Hey.
Missy, you stood up for JSA too, and she was begging on the back end, and then she went and doxed somebody.
Not just one person. She doxed multiple people.
Yeah, and a lot of other stuff. But anyway,
Where are you fucking going? Where are you going now? I thought you wanted to talk about it.
Where'd she go? Oh, I come up here, you dropped.
Doesn't she sit in fucking awareness lives all day? Is she fucking kidding me?
You know how a lot of people on here don't have common sense.
I didn't drop. Somebody dropped me.
Don't drop her, mods.
I didn't do a thing. I didn't touch a thing.
Well, somebody did because I didn't.
Well, you sit in awareness lives all day long. So what are you even talking about? Seriously, I see you everywhere.
You still riding hard for JSA, aren't you?
I haven't been in there for a long time.
Oh,
actually.
really? Oh, okay. You're not commenting on her videos?
I mean, yeah, she doesn't go live much anymore, but she's got videos out.
And why would it be a problem if I did?
We don't care if you do.
Here's the thing. Okay, so people call out bad behavior, and then you go support that, and then you're coming over here criticizing people for calling people out for the bad behavior. Do you see how it looks?
Make it make sense.
You know what makes sense to me is if nobody does anything to me, I am not gonna go against them.
Listen, lady, you sit over in awareness fucking lives and talk about scammers and beggars all fucking day long. I've seen you.
All day? Really?
So which lane are you in? Can I ask you that? Which lane? Can you pick a lane? Yeah, Lola, flip flopper.
You know what? I have saved probably 150 people from giving money to scammers.
Oh, I just got flagged.
Hey, Missy.
What?
So you stand behind JSA?
I haven't even talked to her in a long time.
You currently stand behind JSA is what I'm asking.
You know what, Cassidy? You can fuck right off because
You're a
I remember you telling me. I remember you telling me to watch my words in a live.
I sure did.
Because I called your mom out. So shut your fucking
mom,
face.
Dumbass. It's my wife.
Shut your face.
Dumbass.
Hey, Miss.
Learn something.
Hey, come on. Let's be classy a little bit, please. You have a habit of jumping up in our lives in the middle of them and acting like you don't know what's going on. We show proof. We show receipts. I don't know why you want to fight tonight for some reason.
I don't want to fight tonight.
It's kind of.
I'm just saying, you guys are all getting out of control here.
What are you talking about? You sit in awareness lives and talk about people begging on the fucking app, and then we come over here, we show you proof of fucking awareness creators begging, and now we're fucking God? Are you kidding me?
So you're telling me that I sit in awareness lives all day? Is that what you just said?
I see you everywhere, Missy. Don't fucking come over here and try to lie. How many people in the fuck? There's 167 people in here. How many of y'all see her in fucking awareness lives all the time?
I do.
You know what?
People that all the time.
You know what I do? I go into an awareness live. I listen to J. Paul, put my earbuds in, and I go cook and bake bread and everything. And then that ends, and it rolls me into another live.
So you don't go up in awareness creators boxes, right? Or people that say they're
Absolutely
awareness
not.
creators. So you haven't been in Digital
Absolutely not.
Deceivers box?
I've been in there once or twice. I've been in
Oh, you've been
all
in there
for
once or
ones.
twice. Once or twice.
I've been in all for ones 2 times, I think.
Miss
What were you
Muffy,
talking about? The weather?
yeah, are you drinking tonight?
Yeah, sounds
No,
like
I'm
you've had
not.
one too many. You're up here.
Because
You just come up here and cussed everybody out. Somebody in their right mind's not going to do that. Like, come on now. You just totally
Lord, y'all, I'm
disrespected a
heated.
lot of people in here.
are we about done with her?
Why are you asking me if I've
You're
been
under the
drinking
influence,
tonight?
ma'am. Yes, everybody can tell. You're under the
Because
influence.
your words are slow and you're
Okay.
slurring.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I'm
just a
slurring.
question.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
it's just
And
a
you come up here
question.
and cuss
Yes or no?
everybody out.
Okay.
The way you're
Yeah,
calling
that's
people
your
out,
opinion.
it's ridiculous that you can't see that somebody's taking advantage, and you sit on the other side.
And you're sitting here telling us that you plan on doing it yourself? Are you taking notes? I mean, what's going on?
What? Excuse me?
You're sitting here telling us that you may need a knee replacement and you may start begging. Do you recall saying that just a few minutes ago?
You know what? I do need a knee replacement. I've been off work for over a year now.
Am I hallucinating or what, y'all?
I have no fucking idea. What the fuck is even going on with this lady?
So I will tell y'all what's going on with.
I'm mad as fuck right now.
Here's what's going on, Missy. I already know, and I'm about to tell everybody what's going on with you. You are nothing more than a shit starter because you go in and you talk about Anonymous and Top 4 Ways, talking about people and making all this money on the app, and you go from box to box shit starting, which is what you're doing here tonight. Thank you for coming up in a box and wanting
When's
to
the
know
last
about
time I
your
was in a
times.
box with anybody?
It was 2 weeks ago whenever we were talking about the animals over with Miss Prophet. So you're talking to the wrong one. If you want me to go get the date and time, I can absolutely do that. But you're
Yeah,
talking
you
to
do
the wrong
that,
one without a
Fallon.
screenshot.
You
I
commented
have a
on one
bunch
of
of.
my videos asking me to call out Top 4 Ways and Cotton 4
I
Clothes.
know. I know.
Because
But
she's
you
a
don't
shit
Because they
want to
starter.
hear
need to
the
be
proof
called
here?
out.
Right. Well, you tell us to call people out, but then we call people out and you get pissed off at us. So which one is it, Missy? Do you want us to call people out or no?
Yeah, where were you at when they were called out? They were called out in a while by me and Checkmate. There's a whole ass video that's been made about Checkmate by her.
I never seen that.
And she blocked all of us. By the way, I'm blocked.
I've been blocked.
Which is fine. She can block me. I don't give two shit.
But you guys never ever held a live over Top
Missy,
4 Ways like
Missy, how
this
would you
one.
know? You're not everywhere. You don't know because you just pop up whenever your Geritol kicks in and you're doing some bullshit all the time. So why don't you go the fuck away and stop being over here being a shit starter? I am so sick of your bullshit and people like you who can't see the sun for sitting in the fucking woods. Just go the fuck away and shut the fuck up.
So you just said I'm not everywhere, but then somebody said I'm everywhere. Like, get your fucking shit together.
Why don't you get your shit together? You want us to fucking call people out or you don't want us to fucking call? What do you want, Missy? I mean, what can we fucking oblige you with?
Yeah, we're not here to please you. There were screenshots showed in that live and everything about the money that she's gotten on here. So I don't know where the hell you were, but she's been called out, and I can't stop it. I can't stop nobody on here from getting fucking money. Only thing you can do is talk about it.
So all of you guys have never done anything wrong ever in your life.
What wrong? What wrong? What?
Never
With
begged on
anything.
social media ever.
No, it's not anything. What are you talking about? What are you driving at?
With anything, you guys, all of you have never done nothing wrong in your life.
Missy,
We
hear me,
never
hear me.
begged.
Like, stop talking for a minute, Missy. Missy, no, I have never come on the app or I have never DM'd somebody and said I'm going to unalive myself because I need money. Trolla did. Now what? Now what do you guys say? Did you get that message from Trolla that she said she was going to unalive herself because people have left her? People have walked away from her. Even her own family doesn't love her because she's done that to so many people and she's put her very best friends on suicide watch. So now what? Have you got that message, Missy?
All right, Missy, let me ask you this. What about the day she blocked Fallon on everything and then ran to TikTok and posted a message to show attention, to get attention from y'all, but the whole time had Fallon blocked? So was that a pity party? What was she doing there? What do you have for that?
I never seen that.
Missy don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. So this is a pointless fucking argument.
You can fuck right off.
You can fuck right off too. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what?
Fuck right off.
You guys are all fucking.
Go drink another beer.
God.
Yeah, get her out of here.
She gone.
She's like told everybody in here to fuck right off.
She sat right here in a box talking about needing a damn knee, and if she needs to beg, she's gonna beg. But she sits in awareness lives all day long.
Yeah, you're not gonna win an argument with somebody like that.
Everybody get her up off you fucking pages.
Either she's intoxicated or her elevator's going to the middle floor.
I ain't never heard her talk before, but she came in here cussing everybody out. Plus, she was slurring like a motherfucker, so that lets you know she got her some balls, drank some balls, and came up in here and was talking shit.
She found some liquid courage.
Hey, she's done
this shit. She's done this shit more than one box, though. Right, Jennifer? Kitty's at least pleasant.
She getting the fuck up off my page right fuck now.
And she don't sit here and call my bestie and tell my bestie to fuck off. You don't do that shit.
I didn't even check to see if
You
she
don't tell
followed
nobody
me.
to fuck off. That's ridiculous. But I'm telling you, she likes JSA.
Well, she can go back over there with her.
And I know she'll tell her, so go ahead and tell her, Missy, go ahead and tell her, JSA, I'm coming for you too, baby.
She literally commented on one of my videos and asked me to call out Top 4 Ways in Cotton 4K. And now she's pissed off because we're showing receipts on somebody in fucking awareness? Like, make it fucking make sense.
Let me catch you over on one of my burners. Let me catch you over in her live supporting her.
Good Lord, y'all.
Or over in Anonymous or Anonymous Eyes, because they making money too off these people. Hand over fist.
Sit over and fucking watch scammers and beggars all fucking day long. Show the receipts of somebody doing the same shit that you're fucking supporting, and you got a fucking problem with it? Like, what in the fuck, man?
Because she wants in on the dough, man. She wants in on some change.
Good Lord.
I don't know. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I honestly cannot believe that I see her so many places just stirring shit. Just stirring it up. It doesn't even have to be. She is equivalent to Tina Sue and her bullshit coming in just to irritate people because she can. You have no purpose. Like Missy had no purpose for coming up in this box other than to say, why did I get muted 3 times? Because she was in the chat with her bullshit. That's helping no one. All she's trying to do is stir up shit between all the awareness groups and all the people trying to be awareness groups because she continues to want to support people who are doing bad behavior, like Just Stop Already and Trolla. And there's a couple more in here. I hope you speak up too, because we see you in the comments. Because if you think that we just have names on enablers, other than people like Missy Muffy and a few others of you that are in here that like to leave comments, I support you. I ride with you. Trolla's good. Trolla doesn't do bad. I see you. I promise you, I've marked your name down. And I'm not over here taking roll. But the thing is, when I keep seeing your name and you're doing the same shit over and over, you might as well be the beggar yourself because you're supporting it.
Yeah, and that's weird. You're not an awareness creator, but you got multiple accounts. I mean, we do because we have burners and stuff, and we have backup pages because our pages get taken down or get reported and put them on private. Wait till they come off private. So yeah, that's weird behavior.
Can I just say that I'm so proud of my little baby bird?
Yes, absolutely.
She hadn't had enough.
Good job,
Oh,
Birdie.
here comes Birdie.
She's quiet until she don't have to be.
Gosh, they're just pissing me off. Like enough's enough.
She's growing up so fast. Look at her.
So proud of Birdie.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to get off track there.
Yeah, I'm glad you came in and said something because I was fixing to cuss her ass out. I just figured I need to be quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna drop now.
Cussed
Y'all got
every one of
this.
y'all
Have a
out.
great
Thanks, Cassidy.
Tell me to fuck off. Is she lost her damn mind?
She told y'all goes. What did she say? Well, you can fuck all the way off. She said it to everybody she talked to.
It ain't got no gas in it.
How you gonna come here and just cuss everybody out?
Lord. Checkmate, you can fuck all the way off. Ditto, sister, ditto. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck's sakes, man. I cannot with fucking people this week. Seriously.
Yeah, I hope all of y'all in the comments witnessed all that and y'all know who she is now. That's her true character right there.
Yes.
She just commented on a JSA video on November the 10th.
Lord have mercy. When she said that to me and Auburn came off fucking mute, I thought for sure shit was gonna just...
Yeah, I thought he was going to climb out of that box and climb down you and grab her by the neck.
I can't wait to see the transcripts on that on YouTube. You can just fuck right off. No, you fuck right off. No, you fuck.
Damn.
He told everybody to do that.
I'm sitting there trying to drop her, and I'm not a mod on this account because I got restrictions on my other one. I was like, what the fuck?
There ain't a soul on here she didn't tell that to.
She's probably still fucking saying it.
Oh, did you block her?
Fuck yeah, she's blocked. Fuck her.
I would have just muted her.
Fucking weirdo. What the fuck?
Oh, Missy, you like to stir up shit from here and there and try to create problems between groups. But the thing is, you just brought us all together. Thank you, Missy. You just backfired big time.
That aggression's been a long time coming with her.
I just wish she could pick a fucking side and stick to it. Fuck, man.
She held it in and she had her a few fucking toddies and she came in here hot-headed, boy.
He's been holding it in for a minute.
She was plastered. She needed to go to bed.
She got pissed when I asked her, though.
She probably been drinking all day long.
She probably making some bread.
Yeah, she was brewing up something.
You remember when she came to JSA's live and said she was making Samuel loaf breads?
Right?
Lord.
Oh, she made Samuel some bread. Did she send it to him?
She said she was going to.
He's still fucking eating that bread. What do you mean?
I'm
Of course he
surprised
fucking...
He didn't tell him to fuck right off. She cooked him some bread and shit.
Well, he damn sure wasn't eating chicken.
That's what I was hoping she'd say to me. I'm going to make you some bread.
The bitch eating chicken.
So that tells you she was hammered.
Yeah. I think she was hammered that night, too.
Cassidy, you don't need a fucking recap. Jesus heard what she said to me.
Oh,
Jesus.
wow. Girl, pick a lane, man. Pick a bread lane to get into.
I didn't even get her name. I hope she don't follow me. I wasn't even paying attention to her.
I'll send it to you on Instagram because she's going to get blocked on my other two accounts that's on this device.
Yeah, she got to go. I don't want her nowhere around me. You don't know if she's going to come up in the box and bake you some bread or tell you to fuck right off.
Yeah. Hey, I sent Auburn some interesting information on Love Life 79 today.
Oh, everybody knows about her begging ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Cassidy got one. You got
her
one
main
too.
got banned. Her main got banned. She had to make another account.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
She came up like fucking Oprah. You get a fuck off and you go fuck right off.
I got the biggest one. I'm kind of proud of that.
Yeah, she didn't like you one bit.
I don't give a shit.
I got one that's even bigger than that. I sent to Auburn Day. This chick just got $2,400 to move.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her before.
Oh, she bad, Auburn. She's on here every day begging. She got an Amazon wish list for her kids for Christmas, Amazon wish list for snacks, Amazon wish list for herself, Amazon wish list for her husband. 2 GoFundMe so far. I mean,
2
it runs the
GoFundMes.
gamut.
She got 2 GoFundMes?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Y'all better
Oh,
do something about that. That shit's getting out of hand.
Oh yeah, and I found some stuff today. She been doing some LMM scams on Facebook.
Oh, they scam everywhere.
Oh yeah, this is a huge scammer. I'm gonna send some stuff to Checkmate.
Is she using her kids to do it?
Yep, sure
You
is.
know they always using their damn kids.
Yep, videos with the kids, just like that Chip guy y'all did the other night.
Oh, that Chip dude, he's a fucking nightmare.
I can't stand that dude.
This chick's a big scammer, huge. And now they supposedly moved. They got to the place. Now they don't have no appliances. They don't have no stuff. You know what's coming next. They don't have no electric. They don't have no water.
So does she tell anybody that she gets anything like food stamps or any of that?
No, supposedly they both work, but there's never any income that's talked about. Beg for gas money, beg for food, they beg for hotel rooms. I mean, everything under the sun. Every day it's begging. It's multiple videos a day. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the humbled housewife. It is bad. She needs some awareness brought to her.
And the longer it goes, if nobody says anything, it's just going to keep getting worse.
It is.
That's what these people like, when nobody even knows what they're doing, because nobody ain't fucking with them. They got it made. They just going to keep making all this money. Taking advantage of elderly people and shit. That's just sick, man.
It's really
That really
bad.
is.
They get some eyes on it. I've been watching her videos and watching the GoFundMe's, and they just keep climbing and growing. And the link tree is like, her link tree is insane. And I don't speak on people I ain't watched, but I've watched this girl for a while, and I know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, 2 GoFundMe's, damn. She trying to catch up to Dawn Stone.
Yeah, it's really been very rapid and aggressive. I think the videos start back in September, so if that tells you anything. And then when you go and you look at the Facebook,
All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to reset. Is everybody gonna come back, or we just want to end it? Because I just got reported. Fucking Missy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can come back.
Missy, just go to bed. Good Lord.
I'll be back, y'all. Y'all come back. You never know
All right.
what's gonna pop off next. Let me reset.